Hi Taurus, I'm hoping you're doing well. This is going to be your November 2025 reading for Taurus placement, Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, Mercury, of course, rising. If you have those placements, this might resonate with you. It's general. I will at times be specific just because I'm going to use the horoscope spread. I'm going to combine astrology and tarot. So as I'm looking at the cards, I'm also looking at the transits that are going to happen for you guys this month. We do have the moon just entered Taurus. We do have a full moon at 13 degrees in Taurus on Wednesday. So if you have or if you're born even, remember, look at the rest of your chart and Venus and Mercury and whatever else Taurus you have. And even if you have Leo, Aquarius and Scorpio, that's going to affect you as well, all the fixed signs, but I'm thinking of Taurus right now. Look at if you have 8 degrees from the 13, that might apply. Of course, if you're born on the 4th, the 5th, the 6th and the 7th, you might be feeling the intensity more, but I feel like the separation can be up to 8 degrees depending on the rest of your chart. With a full moon, we're looking at things that needs to be brought to light or some type of fulfillment here. Now, depending on your situation, once I do the reading, we're going to see if this is going to apply to your love life, if it's going to apply to home, career, going through the astrological houses. Some of you, if you have, of course, your rising in Taurus, you are going to feel here that is going to be regarding you and your relationship. If for some of you, Taurus is in the 2nd house, it's going to be about finances, money and so on, versus your 8th house. So keep that in mind. Not all the messages might resonate with you. I'm going to keep it general. If you are interested in a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. Now, I mentioned for the month of November, we have tomorrow the full moon. Also, what is important here, guys, is that Uranus will go back. I did mention before, will go back to Taurus one last time. I feel like it's been here since... it entered 2008 briefly, and then it went back, and by 2018, I'm sorry, and then by 2019 it really was fully here in Taurus. So we have been feeling Uranus in Taurus now for the last 7 years. Now, why this is important, especially I've mentioned before, the early Taurus are feeling the Pluto degree. In Aquarius, late degree Taurus, you are feeling Uranus. And it's going to be important because when there's this new moon that is going to happen here at the end, November 19, it's going to be late degree Scorpio. Scorpio is your opposite sign, so it's going to affect you guys. It's the opposition. Thinking of the full moon, that's why the full moon is happening, because of what needs here to be brought to light, as I mentioned. Then what is this new beginning? Some of you are really going to feel the new moon in Scorpio, only because there's a lot going on. Mercury is going to go retrograde in Scorpio. It might be regarding past situations. Venus will be at 16 degrees when this new moon is happening. But what I noticed is that Lilith in Scorpio is going to be conjunct. So we have Sun, Moon, Lilith in Scorpio opposing the unpredictable planet such as Uranus. So something will definitely here start maybe suddenly. You have been getting the Tower a lot, or a lot about new beginnings and so on. So just remember that by the end here of November, there might be, for some of you, look at your chart. If you have late degree, you might be really kind of being affected here but by that opposition with all those Scorpios opposing the planet Uranus in Taurus. So keeping that in mind, what is important? What does the universe want you to know? What is coming in for November? Of course, finances, love, goals, the Knight of Cups here, romantic situations. What is important for Taurus to be aware of? You've been sitting on a situation here for some time now. From the 1st house, please, to the 12. One more. All right, I want to say that the Queen of Pentacles is you, but we'll see. Okay, the Moon. So interesting, because I said we have the very strong feminine, maternal, nurturing, intuitive energy, but we have the Moon. I said in Taurus, the full moon, which that's interesting that this is coming up. So something here, it's like I feel is blossoming. Oh, wow. Why, Taurus? This is your card and is in the second house. It's all about, I feel like this Scorpio season is going to be all about your intuition, your emotions, your feelings. Okay. If you've been planning to move or something to change here quickly regarding home, family, feelings is happening. Okay. It's interesting. We get in the earth houses the strong Taurus and the fives energy. We're going to talk why. All right. Okay, so we had the Queen of Pentacles and we have the King of Pentacles. Now, I know some of you know this. I'm just mentioning it for the ones that are not very familiar with the houses, astrological houses. The 8th house, which is opposite you, as I mentioned, is right now the Scorpio axis. This King of Pentacles is falling in the 8th house of Scorpio. If you feeling left out regarding what it is your possessions, or left out, or you feel like you have to make a drastic change because of your work, daily life, it's telling you where you're going to find truly here abundance, merging, maybe even anything about debt, money through other people, inheritance is going to be in the 8th house. So do not focus on what just you possess, or if something wants you to change, and kind of go mostly with your intuition, because you're going to find yourself here that the merging, the King of Pentacles is wealthy to me in the 8th house, especially because knows how to deal with other people's money. That's where it's coming from, not what you right now can own and possess, which is Taurus energy. Now it's reflecting your other side, and it can be your shadow side as well, but that's where the wealth is going to come in, because it's telling you trust it, go with it. If something is calling your name. We have the Hierophant and the High Priestess here, which is a very spiritual combination. Perfect kind of couple here. If it is a friend, if it is something that you've been thinking you want to do and you feel like it's the time, any hobbies, even when it comes to connection, partnership, it feels like it's the appropriate month for you guys. We have the beautiful Queen of Wands, and it belongs in the 9th house of Sagittarius. Yeah, you definitely are starting something new. Open your mind. Do not get stuck in what you know, which can be Taurus. My goodness. Oh my God. I love this. I love the Wheel of Fortune in the 12th house, because definitely there's something here that is telling you there's a twist. There's a fortune. There's a cycle here that is coming in. Again, in the High Priestess house, by the way, in the spiritual house, behind the scenes, that you don't see, but that is coming in. You are open. I like that, no matter what's going on here. And yes, there's something about a relationship or partnership, business or romantic, that is causing a lot of stress with this person, or they are kind of worried and keep thinking about this. But you're coming from a position of love, of union and partnership. It's like, I feel like if it even if it is a friendship with the Two of Cups, you are looking at yourself and this person as someone that you can really count on, or there's a strong emotional bond and healing. That's how it's coming in. Yes, from their point of view, or what you need to know about the opposition here, is like worry and anxiety, but it may be because there's something here or about assets and values that is causing this stress, or because I'm getting here, there's something about long distance, friendship here, new beginnings. The Two of Swords is like, I'm at crossroads. Now, why I feel like is important, since the Two of Swords, it is Moon in Libra, by the way, energy, is trying here to be objective and keep these two options. But the High Priestess, which is part, by the way, with all number twos here, because it's kind of saying, in this case, you have to trust your intuition. In the third house, it feels like you have this download here. It might be that you're hearing, from a friend. You might be listening to something, and it's kind of making you realize, wow, it's time for this change. It might cause a little bit here of kind of worry. Will I be left out? Will I go through a crisis? But I feel it. I mean, to me, with a fourth house and the High Priestess, it's like I feel it. This is my journey. This is my momentum. So whatever this download, whatever this kind of, choice here, intuition, it's going to help you make the right move. Even if there's some worry here about what you own, what you possess. And that's why I said, I'm going to, for a moment here, looking at your finances, career, business opportunities here, how they're coming in. These two go hand in hand. Taurus, Virgo, by the way. It's like someone is saying, have faith, open your mind, look at things with new kind of innovative or new opportunities here with a Magician. Have faith that this is where you're supposed to be going. If you've been thinking of something new, and it can be spiritual, it can be counseling, it can be whatever it is that has to do with knowledge and faith and, what your intuition is telling you. Something is opening up here. Some new opportunities, some type of new ways are coming in. That's why I said, after this full moon, whatever these new beginnings that will come suddenly here are going to be, in a way, or life-changing, or are going to help you realize what is important when it comes to your career. And they go hand in hand as well, because we have the Magician, which comes first here, and then the High Priestess. With this one, is like, what are the opportunities? Look at, there's a wisdom here still with the Magician. It's like someone knows to activate, or to thinking of Mercury. I said it's going to go retrograde in Scorpio, your opposite sign, thinking now, what do I need to go back? What it is this Mercury, third house with a High Priestess, what is this activation here that is coming in? Now I'm aware, I'm going to follow my intuition, and then I'm going to kind of have faith. This is you. You know this. You feel like you can practice it. You can go through it. Again, it can be anything that, you want to pursue, but it has to have a sense of or spirituality or intuition, or something here that is not just that you can read it. It's just you have to become aware within yourself. Because again, it's promising you behind the scenes in the 12th house, this is the change, this is fated situations that are coming in. Now, how can this also be linked? Because I do see these two houses, by the way. The 8th house, which I mentioned, is about shared resources, merging here. And the 11th house, which this is where our goals, networking, friends. The King of Pentacles feels like someone that knows exactly how to deal with other people's money. Very much, I want to hold on to it. If some of you have Taurus in the 8th house, that's that combination of Taurus and Scorpio as well. It's like, okay, what do I value? But how does this come together with understanding another person's needs and wants and merging? The Queen of Cups here, it can be someone that is very nurturing, very loving to the collective. It can be a friend. Please reverse the roles. If you are the Queen of Cups, then, you and this person here are kind of understanding, where the King of Pentacles is a little bit more introverted, but still kind of thinking at between two people here. What do we need to bring together? What do we need here to kind of merge? And the Queen of Cups is coming here with these ideas and nurturing and loving energy. This can be a perfect combination. Now, how the Queen of Wands is coming in here, it might be, and again, thinking of Sagittarius, this might be someone that is very much always, I want to say, exploration here, someone that brings some type of new passion, new ideas. It can be someone that has a lot of knowledge here. It can be someone from a distance. Again, I don't know, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands are the same person, or it's like friends here that you kind of connecting through. Some that you share the same kind of desires to pursue a journey here, or whatever knowledge. If it is about studying here, even publishing. The Queen of Wands can be someone here that I'm going to go towards it, especially with the Knight of Wands. This is my journey. I feel passionate. I will go towards it. And the Queen of Cups is like looking at things as someone that wants, it's like the mother of all here kind of energy with the 11th house. Always feeling like what it is, my friends, that they want. What do they need? How can I nurture? How can I understand everybody's emotions? So I like the combination of whoever you connecting, friends, or if it's someone here that inspires you, such as the Queen of Wands, if there's an attraction, long distance for some of you, if there is in between here with the Two of Swords that is coming in that I need to go and do something that maybe I've never explored before. I'm going to go now, but how is this going to affect my assets? And it's telling you, but you are driven by this connection, by this friendship. So trust it and go for it. Again, you decide which one you feel like you are connecting with. You have friends. You have also here someone that can inspire you towards this journey. Now, romantically, I usually look at these houses. Again, you're coming here with the realization of love. I see that from your point of view. But dating, hobbies, with the Eight of Pentacles feels like, or you are more concentrated on work, your daily life work routine, or something here needs careful attention. There's still, it has to do with you, because I feel like the Eight of Pentacles, all eights here is part of the Strength card, which is like your inner self, your inner strength. What is something here that you feel like you have to work within yourself? This is mostly kind of a perfectionism energy here, or mastery, or I need to focus on these details and need to be careful. It can be in love, or it's because of certain hobbies here, or you and this person work together. It might be the effect. And again, it's coming with the King of Pentacles that feels like I need here to find a certain sense of commitment. It can be possession, it can be practical side, but these two, very Virgo energy, by the way, for some of you Taurus, is very careful when it comes to investment and how, you know, it's going to happen. It's not quick. It's an overthinking energy, by the way. Careful approach when it comes to love. It's like, what do I need to do here? I know that I'm driven by this emotional bond, but at the same time, there's certain things here that need to be carefully invested and worked at. But I'm here. I'm grounded. I want to see why your 7th house, but your person, again, it's coming here as worried. There's going to be some epiphanies and realizations as well. You are more spiritual here, or all about discovering and changes. What is the Nine of Swords, please? One more. Okay, so it is the Four of Cups. It's like there is a wish fulfillment, a desire, but it's kind of being considered carefully, because there's or some legal matters or consequences or heart versus mind here. So that's the worry. Constant worry is like, I want this, but is it the right time? Is it too much? So someone is carefully thinking, is it too good to be true, or I should not want that? That's how this is coming in. Why do you have the Five of Pentacles in the 2nd house? One more. Oh, Okay, that's why I said that I love it. Please be careful, because it is Mercury in Taurus. And if you have Mercury in Taurus, man, you're feeling it, because you're going to feel the opposition. Look at, it's being clarified here by the Magician, which is in the 10th house of career and status. I said these new beginnings, these new ideas. I don't know if you feel like because there needs like other people or a partnership or some pact or some agreement here for things to grow, and you feel like this might be kind of delayed, or there might be some type of situation right now that are not going as you thought. I feel like it has to do here with co-workers or other people. Remember, it's telling you you're going to find the right people here. But yeah, that's why you feel like maybe again, whatever is starting here, you want to have something with what you know, what you possess. And it might be, especially with the Five of Cups, there's a situation. Yeah, it is about one-on-one partnership. Something here of regret, loss, or past situation. You might be questioning what you own, what you possess. And when it comes to love, there might be something that you're thinking. What is the Wheel of Fortune here, please? One more. God, this got really stuck here. I'm going to see, because I felt like all those cards got stuck. All right, so it is the King of Pentacles here. It's also interesting because I'm getting 2 tens. So definitely there's going to be here a change. Releasing burdens. Not 2 tens, 3 tens. 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. No wonder those got stuck. And the 10 of Swords. Definitely there's going to be here cycles that are changing. In the end though, I feel like it has to do with this Queen of Wands, where you find happiness, where you finally, especially since your person is coming as worried, putting an end to that worry, moving fast, setting intentions. So yeah, prepare. You're not going to be at crossroads. You're not going to be like, I don't know what to do. Something is telling you it's going to change completely. There's some type of turnaround here, releasing burden, releasing worry, moving fast, and looking at, especially the King of Pentacles is looking at when it comes to family, marriage, and commitment. Let me look at this Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands. One more. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is good. I'm getting success, admiration, a big achievement, publicity here. If this is you again, that's where you're going to find your goals, your aspirations here are towards something that or improves the world, or that you finally are getting the promotion here. Something that means the world to you. If this is the friend, that there's definitely here admiration as well. What about the Queen of Wands? One more. Okay, there's a love connection here with the Queen of Wands. It's like someone that has been waiting and waiting and waiting, and finally feels like, I need to move forward. If this is you, driven by this love, you feel like, and yes, Neptune went back to Pisces. You feel like there's been something like I'm stuck, or what do I need to give up? What do I need to sacrifice? What holds me back? Because the Chariot, it feels like there's obstacles and challenges. I'm being pulled apart. I know that there's this love, but I need to move forward. So the Queen of Wands feels like inspired and ready to go regarding situation that has been left behind, but the perspective has changed. The perspective has changed. What is the King of Pentacles? One more. Wow. So the King of Pentacles is someone that has been dreaming, fantasizing, lusting, and finally feels like, I need to make a decision here. It's going to be drastic. So yeah, prepare. There's a lot of influences from other people, friends. It's not just, I feel like, since I'm getting a lot of court cards, definitely one-on-one connections, business, friendship, romantic or otherwise. Feel like you're trying to work and understand it. But in the end, even if you have many options here, there's only one that you feel like understands your soul. So this is it, Taurus. I truly hope this resonates with you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Bye-bye.